keto, I used to have hot cereal at least once a week, and it was usually cream of wheat. Since keto, I have tried a couple porridge recipes out there on the internet that are keto friendly, and I didn't really care for them. There was one that I liked, had to tweak it, and that's what I'm going to show you today, is my tweaked Cyndi porridge hot cereal dish that I think you will like as much as I liked it. The thing with making porridge on a keto diet is really all about the proper nut blend. Now, what I'm going to use today may not be to your liking. The beauty of a porridge is to make it up of the nut blend that you like. Now, I have hazelnut meal, I have flaxseed meal. Just any of those two alone would make a good porridge. All right, but I happen to have a blend of flaxseed, almonds, Brazil nuts, and walnuts. That's got a lot of nuts in it. I have another, this is a nut flour blend, and you can use a nut flour blend. This has almonds, coconut, pecans, and walnuts in this. You can also make your own, and so I have a mixture here that I put together of cashews, almonds, Brazil nuts, pecans, and hazelnuts in here. And then I just have raw almonds, I have raw hazelnuts, because that's what I use to make my hazelnut chocolate Nutella. All right, and chia seeds, that's good for thickening as well. It thickens the porridge. If you have a nut blend of your own liking, you just throw it in the food processor, blend it up, and you have your nut blend, your nut meal, and that can be used in your porridge. I don't know how many of you have actually made cream of wheat, the instant, or any of that, where you just throw in a little water or milk and heat it up, and then you add your cream of wheat mix, and then you've got your cereal, your hot cereal. It's very similar. This is how easy this is. I have 1 cup of water that I'm putting in a small saucepan. Voila. I'm going to get this heated to where it is simmering almost to a boil. All right. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt into the pot and let that simmer. Then I'm going to add the nut blend. And the nut blend I'm using will be of my choice for today, as an example for you, is the hazelnut meal. And also I'm going to add just a little bit of this mixture of flax seeds, almonds, Brazil nuts, and walnuts. And that's what I'm using for this porridge. So that is now coming to a simmer. You've got all your bubbles coming up. And now's the time where I'm going to add the nut meal that I have. This is the hazelnut meal, and I am going to add 1/4 cup of that. And I'm going to stir that in. And I'm just got 1/8 cup here to add in the mixture of this ground nut blend with the flaxseed in it. So it's nut and flaxseed, and I'm going to add just 1/8 cup into this mixture. And lastly, I'm going to add a little bit of chia seed. I have 1 teaspoon. And like hot cereal, you stir that until it's thickened a little bit, and then you can serve it up. You know, I've been stirring this for like a minute, and it isn't thickening up to my liking. So I'm going to add a little psyllium husk in here. Not much, probably 1/2 teaspoon's worth. There it is, it's already thickening. That was quick. I want to show you that the consistency here is a nice porridge consistency, okay? Now the thing with this porridge nut blend is the fact that it is very high fat, and it makes a wonderful high fat breakfast because of all the nuts. Well, we're going to be adding even more fat into this cereal, and what I'm going to do is I've got a tablespoon of butter. I'm adding that in there. Now I like my cereal on the sweet side. I have this brand of maple flavored syrup. It's made with monk fruit, and sucrin brown sugar made with monk fruit. You can also use stevia to add to sweeten it up. I am going to add brown sugar. And again, it's to your liking. It's however much sweetness you want in your porridge. I can't remember if I mentioned that you could, instead of water, you could use coconut milk or almond milk. And if you use water and you want to add your coconut or almond milk later, you can do that as well. Like now you can add a little bit of milk. So if I wanted it a little more creamy, I could add heavy cream in this. That's a nice porridge consistency now, okay? I want to see if it's sweet enough or if I have to add more sweetener. Oh, that's perfect. That was good. You know what? Hot porridge, this nut blend really does it for me. I really like this nut blend. So experiment with your own nut blends until you get the porridge of your liking, and do a whole bunch of nuts. Get nutty, all right? All right, bon appetit.